We are heavy into Heavy Seas Week, and today we're doing the big boy.
Welcome back to 1090 Brewing. It is day 4 of our Heavy Seas Week, and today we have the big brother of Loose Cannon, Double Cannon, the amped up version. Before we get to that though, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell button so you can be alerted when we upload videos, which we're doing a lot now, so make sure you do that.
All right, today we're gonna go after the big boy of the group, the Double Cannon. 4th day. 4th in the Cannon series, and one of my personal favorites. You know I love a beer, 90 IBUs or above, and doubles are right up my wheelhouse. That's what I like to brew. That's what I like to brew.
I think so.
Go back to a few videos and find a lot of beers that are way up
a little
there.
bit.
But this beer is one of my favorites for a number of reasons. There's a lot of double IPAs out there that I think will satisfy a big hophead like all of us are, but this beer is really smooth, and we're going to dive into it in a minute. But you're going to love this beer. 90 IBUs, so right there in my wheelhouse.
Yep.
Very similar grain bill to what you've seen on the Loose Cannon, the American Cannon, and the Tropicana. Just amped up quite a bit.
9.5% on this bad boy.
So this is not for the faint of heart, but I'm telling you, get your hands on one of these, you are not going to be upset. So let's get into it, huh?
All right, so let's get into this. Eric, what do we got about this beer?
Well, let's take a look at the color, fellas. Right off the bat, you can see, again, we've been talking about all week, the similarity in the grain bill for all these beers. You can see some of the similar colors in this one. Actually, this
darker,
is a little darker,
right?
a little more caramel, a little more amber color to this one.
The ABV is up, right?
So you're going to have probably more caramel.
I think they use caramel and probably either Munich or some crystal, but yeah.
So probably, higher amounts of those, lending to a little bit of the better coloring. Let's get a nose.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you can say it's a little bit sweet, maybe even a little citrus, but you can smell this is gonna blow.
It smells different than
this is gonna blow the doors off.
It is gonna do. But this is different than Loose Cannon smell to me.
Sure,
right?
Sure.
Yeah, and the thing is, there's not a overly alcoholic smell to it, which is nice.
No, it's almost 10%.
Yeah, so for a beer that's way up there in the ABV, I mean this.
Oh.
Well, let's do this.
Let's do it. Then cheers.
Cheers, guys. Let's jump into it.
Double Cannon.
Ooh. How you doing?
This is right up my wheelhouse.
I mean,
this is good. I think that Chinook that you were talking about gives it a little bit of that bite, and that's one of the few differences between.
Yeah. So the rest of the Cannon series,
smoky, spicy, kind of on the tongue a little bit.
It's definitely it's bitter, which I love. You definitely get that bitterness that you desire from a double.
You also get, I think, you get a little bit of the malt.
I agree.
Flavor, a little caramel.
I agree.
Note in there.
Yeah.
Some Munich,
some toffee, maybe
possibly.
even-ish.
From the Munich.
Absolutely.
I think they use Munich in this, which they don't use in the Loose Cannon.
You said it was a caramel.
Well, it's funny. We talked about when we did the Loose Cannon review how well balanced it was between malts and hops, and this gives you the same thing, because oftentimes hops are so prominent in those big doubles that you lose that maltiness. No, and I think you're right on the money. Yeah. This is, you get that toffee, that caramel coming through on here, a little sweetness, but definitely that bite, and definitely bitter, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, but it's not.
So much.
It's not. It's.
I don't think it's bitter. Yeah, I don't think it's overly. Yeah, I agree with you.
You could get the malt notes. You get the other.
I mean, this is 90 IBUs.
Yeah.
When I think of 90 IBUs, I think of, I hate to use another, Stone's Ruinations, like 100 IBUs. That's a lot of IBUs.
Like Perpetual.
Yeah, this is like scary for 90 IBUs and almost 10%.
More hoppy than.
Hey, this is gonna get you in trouble.
Oh. Uber.
What
Big time.
it's again, it's that balance though. I mean, even if you go back to when we did the partnership series video with, we'll link it back up here with Cigar City, that India Pale Lager.
Oh, that was fantastic.
That was smooth.
Really good. But the balance that they're able to do between the two is what consistently makes these guys a winner over and over again. And so I think, honestly, perfect way to end the fourth member of the Cannon family. If you have access to any of the beers that are in the Cannon fleet, American, Tropicana, Loose Cannon, or the big boy here today, we did a double. Grab them, pick them up because they're all money. I'm telling you, they're money.
Put it in a liquor store. This is what you got right there. It's got everything you want. You got your pale ale, you got your tropical, you got your regular IPA, double IPA. You can't go wrong with that.
However, if you're looking for something a little bit different, that's going to be the fifth
Next
in our Cannon series.
What could it be?
So yeah, stay tuned. You're going to want to see us end out Heavy Seas Week tomorrow. But before we do that, remember again, like us, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get those notifications.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, gentlemen.
All right.
4 for 4, huh?
Let's do it.
All right.
So good. That is good. You have to use that. You cannot not use that.
All right. Well, let's just do another one just in case. I'll use it. I'll go.
Should keep calling me.
So, you maybe make a phony phone call to Ed Rooney. All right.
How you doing?
How you doing?
One more, just to be
All
safe. All right. Probably won't be as good. Your face is already upset.
I'm so upset you're not going to use that because I know you won't.
Hey, we're going at the double cannon, the final in the Loose Cannon Heavy Seas. I did it again.
No, God.
You're calling it Loose Cannon. You're not Loose Cannon, you're Heavy Seas.
That's awesome. That's what we're using. That's what we're using. Stop.